have it.
Alright. First thing you do as soon as your ass gets in the driver's seat, make sure your 3 points of contact are present. Make sure that it's properly secured. Check the belt buckle, make sure it buckles and unbuckles properly. Check for any rips, tears, or frays on the seat belt. Once you do that, then you do your first safe start. Push your clutch in, make sure it's in neutral. Turn your key to the on position, let it do its diagnostic test. Watch the truck ABS light, which is over here. If it turns off, then you can start it. If it stays on, you cannot use the truck. You have to get it serviced. Alright, now while it's building air, you can do your in-cab PTI. First thing you want to check is your windshield. It is clear, not cracked or broken, no illegal stickers to impede your vision. Next, you come down to your wiper blades. You want to check the condition of the blades for any rips, tears, or frays. Make sure the blades themselves are secured to the wiper arm, and you want to make sure that it is wiping properly. And while you have it on, make sure that the washer is distributing evenly. Alright, then you come to your windows. On your windows, you want to make sure they're clean. Make sure there are no cracks or breaks, no stickers to impede your view, and make sure they work up and down. Next are your mirrors. Again, check for any cracks or breaks, nothing missing, no stickers to impede your vision. And you also want to make sure that it is adjusted to you and to you only. Then you come to your dash. Start from the upper left. Since you're starting from a cold start, you want to say when the truck gets to the proper operating range, it should read between blank and blank. On your water temperature, when it gets to the proper range, it should read between 180 to 210. Your oil pressure, when it gets to the proper range, it should read between 30 and 60 psi. Then you come to the right side, your voltmeter. When it gets to the proper range, it should read between 12 and 14 volts. You have enough fuel for your trip. Your dual air supply gauges, when it gets to the proper range, it should read between 120 and 130 psi. Then you're going to check your steering wheel, 20-inch wheel, no more than 2 inches of play on it. You want to check your clutch, also no more than 2 inches of play on it. You got to check your lights, left turn signal, right turn signal, four ways. When the wipers are turned on, your lights automatically come on. So you already have your low beams turned on. The only thing you got to check, make sure that the high beams work. You want to check your city horn, check your air horn. You want to check your heater and defroster. The defroster is all the way to the right. Make sure that the air is blowing up to the window, and it is. Then to check your heater core, 4 positions up. To that position there. You'll be able to feel air coming out of the hole on the floor. Alright? Then final thing you're going to check are your emergency equipment. Underneath, there's a fire extinguisher. Must be secured to the floor. ABC or BC class only. Make sure that the safety pin is through the handle. Make sure it's fully charged and up to date. Your 3 DOT reflective triangles also must be secured to the floor. Make sure they're not cracked, broken, or missing. And then the final item, somewhere up here, somebody stole my fuses.
I think they're in that bag.
This bag here?
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
There are supposed to be spare fuses up here, and somebody stole them. So, but you would have spare fuses for every component that you use on the trailer or on the tractor. Right. Now you're going to start your brake test. This is the part on the inside that's going to make you or break you. You have to do it by the letter. No shortcuts. All right. You're going to start with the static test first. To do that, you push the clutch in, bring it to first gear, towards you and down. You're going to shut the truck off, take the clutch out, turn it back on, but do not start it. Then you're going to push both knobs in. Yellow knob first. And then you're going to watch the gauges. When they stabilize, you're going to start the timer. You want to go a little bit over a minute. I'm just going to simulate a minute. On the static test, no more than 3 psi to lose in 60 seconds on a combination vehicle. All right. So we'll say it's stopped. Now you're going to do your applied test. To do that, you're going to put your foot firmly on the service brake. I can already hear we got an air leak, so I'm just going to briefly tell you what to do. Again, you're going to watch the gauges stabilize, and then once they stabilize, you're going to time it again for a minute. On that test, no more than 4 psi to lose in 60 seconds. Okay, when you do your 2 tests, all right, the examiner's going to also have a stopwatch. Make sure you go a little bit over a minute. We had one student time, the other examiner had his stopwatch too. He timed it for a minute exactly. The examiner said, nope, you failed. You failed at 59 seconds. So make sure you get yourself a little bit of a pad so you don't have that happen to you. All right? All right.
You go
Next.
like minute, 3 seconds.
Minute 3, minute 5. Yeah, that's fine. All right, now you're going to do your low air buzzer test. You want to fan the brakes until the low air buzzer and light come on. That should happen at 60 or above, top and lower. Now you're going to continue fanning until the emergency protection valves pop out. That should happen between 20 and 45. Bottom one's at 45, top one's just above 30. So you're in that range. So now you're going to do your second safe start. Push the clutch in, take it out of gear. You're going to start it up. Okay, now you're going to use the throttle. Rev it up between 1250 and 1400 RPMs. You want to build that pressure up so that low air buzzer and light goes out at 60 or above. Gets to 85 psi, you're going to do your air recovery test. It must go from 85 to 100 psi in 45 seconds or less.
Now you're checking the top one?
I'm checking the bottom one.
The bottom.
Roughly about 13 seconds, just under that. Then the last test on that part is going to be your governor. Make sure you hear it cut out between 120 and 130 psi. There you go. Everybody hear that?
Yep.
All right. This is where you have to get off here. All right. Now you're going to do your parking and service brake tests. First one, you're going to do your tractor brake. So you're going to push the clutch in, take the shifter, bring it towards you and down for first gear. Yellow knob, that's your tractor. Leave it out. You're going to push your trailer knob in. And all you're going to do is just give it a gentle tug. Just like that. Now you're going to do your trailer brakes. Reverse the procedure. Red knob out, yellow knob in. That didn't feel right. Are those wheels rolling back there on the trailer?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's where your air leak's at.
That's where the air leak's coming from. All right. So obviously, we got some problems with the trailer. So, what we're going to do next, you're going to do your service brake. To do that, you want to have your foot firmly on the brake. Push both knobs in. You want to hold your hands over the wheel like so, roughly about 4 or 5 inches. Have the truck move about idle speed to stop it. Push the clutch in, hit your brake. If the wheel goes left or right, that means it needs adjustment. didn't move, right? All right. Now, who can tell me what's missing on this?
You didn't do the brake check timing with the motor running.
Nope. Nope.
What was the question again?
What's missing on the last part of the test? What?
The movement of the wheel.
Nope.
You know, no?
Nope.
Is that
It's supposed
five?
to be up there.
Is it the five?
Johnson brake or hand brake?
Yep. This truck does not have that, so you do not have to do that test. So if you have this truck over at DPS, you would say that concludes the inside PTI. You do not have to do that brake test for your Johnson bar because it don't have it.
No. Did we just do the air pressure drop test with the engine off?
Yes.
We don't do it with it on too?
Nope.
Okay. So I was thinking there were 4. You had to do it
Nope.
like with it on, brake off, and then with the engine on, brake. You know,
Mm-mm.
no,
Nope.
just with the
If
engine
you
off.
if you run with the engine or do your test with the engine on, that's an auto fail because it goes to a certain point and then it starts building air again. So how are you gonna be able to test it, right?
The only thing with the engine on is the air buildup. Yeah.
That's it. That's the only time you ever run that engine. All right. All right. Just after 8 o'clock, so let's start maneuvers.